right now would need to be shot in Afghanistan, but if I get a story that needs to be shot in Afghanistan, I'll definitely be there because I don't like cheating locations. I like shooting in real locations. Of course, I would love to work with Hrithik. Who wouldn't want to work with Hrithik or with Shah Rukh or with Amir, you know? But it's a question of finding the right project. Juju's character is very important in the story. She's one of the pillars of Tube Light. Hi, this is Kabir Khan and you're watching me on Bollywood Hungama.
Okay, and now Kabir, we've taken a few questions from your fans, so let's see what they have to say as well. This is the name is notorious_heart. The name is not there.
नाम से डर लग रहा है.
Okay, then the question is, can you please ask when is Juju coming to India and what is the status of China release? So I think you've already spoken about that.
Yeah, I'm not clear about the date on Juju's arrival. I've just been so busy with the post-production, but the SKF team will know that.
She'll come before the...
I think so, yes, definitely.
She will.
But I'm not planning to expose her too much to the media before release, but yeah, I just feel it works better for the film.
Absolutely.
As far as China is concerned, I've already spoken about the release.
Right. Okay, this is from Noida B_Lakshman. Is he going again to direct? The English all over the place. Basically, what he's trying to say is, will you be working in Salman in forthcoming film as well?
So, can't say. It all depends on whether I get a story that I get excited about and he gets excited about equally, right? When I was doing Tiger, I didn't know I'm doing Bajrangi. When I was doing Bajrangi, I didn't know I'm doing Tube Light. So, ultimately, I could get a story tomorrow that we both get excited about and definitely would work together. We might not get it for the next 2 years. You never know. So, it ultimately all depends on a story that we both get excited about.
Right. This is Mahir. Hi Kabir sir, this is Abdullah from Afghanistan. Mahir Khiladi naam hai inka. Abdullah from Afghanistan. Any chances of you shooting your upcoming films in Afghanistan again?
No, none of the stories that I have right now would need to be shot in Afghanistan. But if I get a story that needs to be shot in Afghanistan, I'll definitely be there because I don't like cheating locations. I like shooting in real locations, and Afghanistan is anyway a country which I've shot in extensively. My first film was shot over there. I have great friends over there in Kabul. So of course, given a chance, I'd definitely come back.
But don't you feel at times a bit afraid that you shot Phantom, I think, in some really dangerous locations?
Yeah, see, the thing is, people do say that. John used to call me a suicide bomber.
Right.
But having said that, I don't venture into an area unless I really know that it's safe. It could be close to danger. I mean, yes, we were shooting Phantom on the border with Syria when the problems were there, but I knew where we were shooting is safe. Because I wouldn't be so stupid to take in 100 people, 150 people and expose them to danger. It's not like my documentary days where I would expose myself to danger, but then we were just 2 or 3 people and we knew what we were doing and we would go in, right? But I'm not going to take 150 people in to some place and expose them to danger that could be fatal also, just to get cheap thrills out of it. No.
Sure.
So it's always been a very informed and calculated risk that I've taken.
Okay, Mohammad Sardar from Erbil, Iraq. Tell us something about your upcoming film. Is it with Hrithik? You're doing a film with Hrithik?
No, there's been a lot of talk about, see, the thing is, of course I've spoken with Hrithik and discussed many projects with him, but I have discussed projects with many other actors also. And as I said, ultimately films together only when the two energies come together immediately and we react to something and say, hey, this is really interesting, let's do this. So the point is that we still haven't found that. And the day we find it, of course, I would love to work with Hrithik. Who wouldn't want to work with Hrithik or with Shah Rukh or with Amir, but it's a question of finding the right project. Right. The moment that happens, I'll definitely work with him.
Okay, this is Asri from Malaysia. Juju looks beautiful. Whose idea was it to cast her? How important is her character to the story?
Juju's character is very important in the story. She's one of the pillars of Tube Light. And we found her after we auditioned a lot of people and met a lot of people in China, a lot of actors. We were looking for certain elements, certain traits in the person. One, of course, is that she speaks beautiful English, so there's no problem in communication. Secondly, somebody who had that passion and enthusiasm to come and jump into a foreign film. Not many people have that courage to do that, right? But she has that right attitude. I think Juju is the sort of girl who's looking for new challenges and new adventures. and she loved the story and the script and her character. And she said, okay, I think this is something I definitely want to do. And we're really glad because she's brought in a lot to the film.
Okay, and the fact that, you know, I think no Chinese actress has ever worked in Indian movies, and that too actually living in China.
Yeah.
So that is something that can be something really to look forward to.
Yeah, she's definitely something people will enjoy in the film.
Yeah, sure.
And she's, of course, she's absolutely gorgeous.
Okay, this is Joshua from Madurai, India. Did Tube Light, okay, the English is, okay, will Tube Light fulfill the expectations like Bajrangi Bhaijaan?
I'm happy with the film. See, before a film releases, I don't think anybody can predict the business of a film. So if he's talking about business, I don't know. I think nobody can predict. But whether it's about the gut feel that I had, like the kind of satisfaction I had with Bajrangi as a director, I have that similar satisfaction with Tube Light. Now it's up to the audience whether they identify with my vision or they don't identify with my vision, and how many identify, and do I get the same kind of love that I got for Bajrangi.
Right. Okay, this is Abdullah from Samastipur. Say something about the role of SRK in Tube Light Ki Eid. That is, you've already, I think, spoken about
Discover it. Come see the film.
Right. You also made a film with SRK for Dubai Tourism as well.
Yes,
right.
that's right. That's
so
right.
many people have been asking that when can we possibly see you directing him?
Again, as I said, you know, Shah Rukh is the only person I knew in this entire film industry when I landed up in Bombay. I didn't know a single person except Shah Rukh. So a lot of people ask me, why is there no film with Shah Rukh? I would love to work with Shah Rukh. I mean, I think he's a brilliant actor. I think he's somebody who really gives a lot to his films. His worldview is something I agree with. So I think it definitely would love to work with him. But again, we have to get that story and the script that excites both of us.
Absolutely. Nadir Sheikh from Jamnagar, Gujarat. You were completely satisfied with the outcome of Bajrangi Bhaijaan. Can same be said for Tube Light?
Yes, as a director, I'm absolutely satisfied with Tube Light, because as a director, you know, you have a certain vision, and when you make the film, you realize, okay, has that vision, have you been able to capture it 100% what you wanted, or did it fall short? Sometimes it falls short. Because so many elements go into a film, and not everything is in your control, and sometimes it's unfortunate things, you know, don't fall into place. But sometimes everything begins to fall into place, and you can sense that. And with Tube Light, I can sense that, and that's the reason why I'm really happy about the film.
Okay.